Hey guys. So yes, it has been an extremely long time and I've received a few comments from you guys checking up on me, making sure that I was okay, and thank you so much for worrying about me, and I'm so sorry that I made you wonder about me. Well, the truth is yes, I'm okay. I'm currently okay, but the past months have indeed been quite tough, health-wise and emotion-wise. I found myself being very physically very tired, and I guess that was due to the change of season, maybe because it got suddenly very cold and it's very cold at home. My body simply wasn't cooperating, I felt, and there were times where I didn't even recognize myself anymore because I just found myself being so much clumsier than I usually am and having so much less energy than usual. And this in turn made me feel very frustrated, and it brought on a sort of depression, I guess. I found myself being depressed. That will be the correct medical term for it. I honestly, like looking back now, I don't understand why I was so beaten. And when there was, to be fair, to be honest, there was nothing really concrete wrong going on in my life other than just the usual daily life. But I don't know. I simply couldn't sort of like, and I knew and I was aware of the fact that everything around me was okay, was the way that it had usually been, and there was nothing wrong with my daily life. Yet I couldn't I couldn't find the motivation to find the energy in me to be positive, to smile. That's mainly why I've been absent from my channel. I've been absent from making new updates. Also because, not only because of the depression, but the depression also caused very, very low energy levels. And I found myself not having the energy to do anything other than, you know, caring about my work and really, really dedicating all my energy to my work. And I did that. And I'm very thankful that I did. And I managed to sort of avoid the depression going over my work. But it did go over the channel, and I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that I didn't make any new updates. But other than that, well, I can say that I spent Christmas with the C virus in bed when I was supposed to have an MRI on the 29th of December, which is something that I was really looking forward to. It's kind of weird to think that you would look forward to being in a tube for 40 minutes, making all sorts of loud, unbearable noises. But I was, especially in light of the physical symptoms that I had been experiencing, and that I wanted to know if there was anything new going on in my brain, if there had been any new lesions. But anyway, because of the virus, I had to cancel the appointment, which is now due in a couple of weeks, thankfully. So now I'm excited about that, to get some like clarity. I'm actually feeling great, knock on wood, but I'm actually feeling a lot better now. I find myself being more stable. I have more energy, and I recognize myself again. And I know what my limits are, and I've become familiar with my body again. And as you know, with MS, it's always like a getting to know oneself again. It's a journey of ups and downs, of knowing yourself, then not knowing yourself anymore, then regaining that knowledge of the self, and so on. So I've been through that process, and I feel like I know my body now. I recognize it, and I'm aware of what it can and cannot do. And no matter what that conclusion is, I've come to terms with it, and I'm actually feeling good and hopeful and positive for the first time in a long time. which is a major relief. The house is the house is what it is. It's a lot of work. As you can see, the background behind me has changed, and that is because we've cut all the plants that were behind me. And taking it one day at a time, one project at a time, and yeah. I guess it reflects the sort of attitude that I need to have with MS as well, one day at a time. Try not to get lost in a vast sea of experiences and emotions and symptoms, but rather, one day at a time, look at my body, consult my body, and really listen to it and understand it and accept the way it is today and now. And it's a lesson that I've been through so many times in the past years since I've been diagnosed. And somehow it feels like I may be talking about this and I may be preaching about this, but I myself forget to bring myself back into that state of consciousness and remind myself that this too shall pass. And this new physical state is also another state that I will come to terms with. So I guess that is it for me today. I have some more updates to talk about in the coming weeks. One of them being that I have found something that is really doing wonders for me to treat my tremors. And I will talk about that in due time. In the meantime, guys, take care. I hope you're doing well. Again, sorry for my absence, and I'll be back soon. Take care. Bye-bye.